Large-scale cycloid wafer blanking automatic production line is mainly used for cross-cutting blanking of very circular products to maximize the utilization rate of materials. With main industries of automobile manufacturing, household appliances, firefighting, and refrigeration, solar energy, etc., and a total of 20 products with a width of 1300 to 2000 and a thickness of 0.5 to 10, which has achieved standardized production mode and has obtained a number of patents, inventions, and product quality certification. ASIAC's 1800X 6.0 cycloid wafer blanking line production process. The aluminum coil is transported to the storage platform by a crane or a motorized forklift. The loading trolley runs to the storage platform to lift the aluminum coil and translate it forward into the hydraulic uncoiling machine. The oil cylinder of the main shaft of the uncoiling machine shrinks backward. The rewarding drum expands outwards through the slider to fix and lock the inner diameter of the aluminum coil and hydraulic cantilever to achieve balance at both ends. The uncoiling machine rotates the material head to a 2 o'clock direction, and the pressing arm presses it down to the surface of the aluminum coil. After cutting off the coil locking belt, the material head passes through the material receiving mechanism, and the head bending arm bends the material head. The waste at the front end of the material belt slides into the waste box after the uniform cutting of the material head shear. After entering the hexadecimal leveling machine, the material belt releases the internal stress of the material through the principle of first bending and then leveling to achieve the perfect leveling requirements. The discharge end of the leveling machine has the function of increasing the friction of the material to the roller to prevent surface defects caused by slippage. The transition platform rises to the horizontal position, and the material belt passes through the transition platform. The transition platform descends to the initial position. The material belt descends to produce U-shaped radium, and the bottom ultrasonic wave controls the operation of the leveling machine and the synchronous feeding. The main engine of the cycloid feeder has the function of secondary leveling, which can more effectively solve the deformation caused by the sinking of the material belt. The main engine is of split design, which can solve the deformation caused by the long running of the frame and ensure the service life of the main engine. The cycloid operation mechanism is controlled by a double screw rod with independent invention patent. The material belt enters the gantry punch press through the cycloid feeder to perform wafer blanking. The program of the main engine is controlled by Siemens plc. According to the width of the material belt and the diameter and size of the wafer, the width is fully utilized and the narrow material is used as the wide material to change the program adjustment, and then enters the automatic palletizer through the conveyor belt to realize control of the height of the wafer. The palletizer is controlled by multiple sets of combined cylinders and a photoelectric induction to achieve the automatic stop of the whole line due to material sticking and the replacement of palletizing without stopping. The stamped waste material is cut off by the shearing machine. The cut length is controlled by the number of wafers to reach the required length.